Hey guys, welcome to The Bite. My name is Jackie. Today's video is a little bit different. It's not a recipe, but it is still food related. I'm here to share with you a ton of really good gifts for your foodie friend, for your foodie self, for your foodie kids, anybody. I have so many fun ideas for not just Christmas, although this video is kind of geared towards Christmas, but it's a great way to get ideas for people's birthdays, for housewarming gifts, wedding gifts, all that kind of stuff is right here for you. So I'm gonna show you some appliances, some little mini gifts as like stocking stuffers or just nice little gifts that you can hand off to your friends. So let's get started. But first thing I'm gonna say is you definitely wanna sign up for RAKUTEN. It's formerly known as IBOTTA. Basically, you go onto their website, you go through as if you were shopping normally. Let's say you wanted to buy a KitchenAid from the website. Usually, they'll have a cashback percentage that you would get for your transaction. So the purchase that you were gonna make anyways, you're getting money back. And in fact, some of the attachments that I got for my KitchenAid, I purchased through RAKUTEN and got a ton of money back. And I have made hundreds of dollars from RAKUTEN. I love that website. So I'm gonna leave my code and in the description box. So when you use my code, you get $10 already in your account when you make your first purchase. That is a really good start to this because not only are you getting some really good deals, but you're getting money back from those deals. So let's get into the gifts. So these are all mainly appliances, and I have some big ticket ones and some smaller ticket ones, starting with my KitchenAid, and I love this. I use this very often when I'm making doughs, when I'm making pastries, creams, anything. This has a dough hook attachment, it has a paddle attachment, and a whisk attachment. And there are some that are larger mixing bowls than others. I use this very, very often, and I have the pasta attachment, I have the ice cream attachment. There are so many little gadgets that attach to this that you can use for just about everything, even like a spiralizer, so that's pretty cool. I also have my juicer, and I love this thing. This gives me that boost of energy that I need, and I even have a green juice video. I think I was pregnant when I filmed that actually, but my favorite green juice I have a video for, and I use this. This is my favorite juicer. I have used a few before from my friends' houses, but this has always been my go-to. I actually would go out and buy juices all the time, spend like $7 a piece, when I could make them at home myself for a lot cheaper, and I can pick and choose what I want to put, how much of each ingredient I want to put. So that's why I really love my juicer. Next is a little mini appliance, and it's a little food processor. I use this when I don't want to use a big, huge food processor, and I don't want to wash a big, huge food processor. Things like chopping herbs like parsley and cilantro, making sauces, this is really, really good for, because sometimes small quantities don't grind up as well in the large food processor or even a blender if you have like a bigger blender like I do. So this is where that comes in handy. I think this is a great gift as a stocking stuffer or as even a Secret Santa gift. So definitely get you one of these. I also want to mention that I'm going to have links to all of these items in the description box. They are affiliate links through Amazon, and if you do make a purchase through my link, I will get a portion of the sale, but that portion will go towards the production of these videos. So I really appreciate it if you do make a purchase through my link. The next item we're going to talk about is coffee. So I love my Nespresso machine. I think my first IGTV video was of me making an espresso coffee, and I also love that they have a recycling program to where you can take all your pods, put them in a bag that they provide you with for free, plus a UPS label, so you don't have to pay for shipping or anything like that. And you just send them your used pods, and they use those to make things like vegetable peelers, other household kitchen items, even a bike. I think they're raffling off a bike right now made from used pods, so that's really cool. So I love my Nespresso machine. I actually have a milk frother as well, and I think these are really good gifts for a coffee lover, someone who has a Keurig or maybe getting tired of their Keurig, or someone who just loves espresso and ends up always going out for coffee, this is a really, really good gift for them. And so is the milk frother. This is a really good way that they can make like a nice cappuccino or a latte at home. If they have an espresso but they don't have this, this is always a good gift as well. Another good gift for the coffee lover is an espresso maker. So this is different from the Nespresso in that the Nespresso is pretty instant. You plug it in, you put the pot in, you push a button, and the coffee comes out. This takes a little more legwork, but some people really like that. Some people like the idea of making their coffee, watching it develop in the pot and watching, like hearing the sound, really smelling it. So this is a really nice gift. And not only does it make espresso, but you can make Cuban coffee with it. So I think this is another really good one. And another recent discovery of mine that my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law showed me is a percolator. And I really love the flavor of how, this is for a traditional cup of coffee, but I really love the flavor of how it turns out. It's like got a more potent flavor than if you were to make it in a regular coffee pot or your Keurig. To me, the Keurig kind of makes things a little bit more diluted and it kind of loses its flavor. That's just my opinion though, but I really like how it turns out with the percolator. But overall, my Nespresso is my go-to. But if you are getting any of these, you can't go wrong with also getting coffee beans or espresso. This is one of my favorite coffee spots in California. This is Phil's Coffee. I've always loved their coffee, so we always, whenever I go visit San Diego or anywhere in California, the Bay Area, wherever, I always make sure I come home with some Phil's Coffee and keep some in the freezer. So that way, I feel like I have a little piece of California with me. And I think they sell them online too, but I'm not 100% sure. I also have some espresso. If you do plan on getting an espresso maker, this would be a nice addition to this gift. So that is all the coffee stuff. The next category is servingware, dishes, and cookingware. So I really think that every home cook needs to have a Dutch oven. And I really lucked out on this. They're quite expensive normally, but I got this for $50 and this is like, I mean, they are heavy duty. And this is a really good sized one. Le Creuset is always one of my favorites and they come in beautiful colors and they're just gorgeous pieces not only to cook with but to display in your kitchen. You can find some really good ones at Home Goods. I got this from Dillard's, but a lot of other department stores might have them, and you can also find them online at pretty decent prices. So again, I will have that linked below, but I really love these for making soups and stews and meatballs and sauces, just really hearty stuff. I love using this during the winter time, so I think this is a great gift. And I also love the idea of giving away a nice serving platter. So you can find some really good deals on these in your shops. Like I got some of these on, I think I got both of these on clearance actually. This one was from Home Goods, this one was from Target, and this is from the Chrissy Teigen line. Again, I lucked out on this. You just kind of browse, you know, hit up those clearance aisles. You find some good stuff in there sometimes. But if you're gonna give one of these, you don't wanna give it empty-handed. You definitely wanna put something in there that says that you appreciate them, that you love them, and that it'll look like a complete Christmas gift. So if you're making some cookies during the holidays, that would be a really nice addition to a beautiful serving platter. You can put a ribbon around it or, you know, put that like plastic around it to make it look like a nice presentable gift when you hand it to the person, and then they keep the plate and it's something that they can use and think of you every time. If you're looking for any cookie recipes, don't worry, I got you. I will link some up here and some in the description box. Lots of good ones to choose from, especially for the holiday season. So I think dishes like this are really good. And this one is actually a like shortbread one, like a shortbread pan that has snowflake prints on it. So you can kind of get creative with it. There's a lot of obviously different options, but this is a really nice way to give your entertaining friend some love. So another great gift idea is for someone who has kids or someone that maybe would like to get involved, a little mini version of in the kitchen with them. So I actually got 2 of these as gifts last year and I thought it was so cute. So this is an apron, a reversible apron actually, and it also came with a little mini matching one. So when my daughter is able to wear this and kind of grows into it a little bit, she's still a bit small for this, but I can't wait until she can be in the kitchen with me, cooking with me, and this is also a really cute one. So if you are someone who loves to bake, or the person that you're giving to is someone who loves to bake, you can get little mommy and me spatulas. So I think that would go really well with the two little mommy and me aprons. This actually has measurements on the back, which is really nice. And this little mini spatula, I mean, you can't get much cuter than that. I think this is a really, really cute gift for someone who likes to bake and who has a kid. And also, I got this for my daughter at Barnes & Noble, and it is an ABC book. Actually, it's from America's Test Kitchen. It's an ABC book, and each letter is a kitchen item, a food, something, anything that has to do with food could be in this book. So A is for artichoke, B is for brine. I just think this is so cute. I actually enjoy it more than my daughter does, to be honest, but I had to get it kind of for me. So this is another really good option. And you can't go wrong with some cookbooks or even magazine subscriptions. So these are some of my favorites. I love Giada. I've loved her for like over a decade. What's Gabby Cookin'? This is a really, really good book, and it's filled with beautiful pictures. And I am obsessed with Judy Calla's books. She has two. This is Palestine on a Plate, and she has another one called Beledi. I've done giveaways for her books, I think 2 or 3 times by now, because they're some of my absolute favorites. If you're giving it to somebody who is kind of already knows their way around the kitchen a little bit, you want to get them a cookbook that they can actually learn from, and not just something with very simple, you know, food that they might already cook themselves anyways. You want to get them something with maybe some history behind each dish, or something that has a little bit of meaning, or like something, a different kind of background that they're used to, so that they can actually learn from it. That's my suggestion. And then you kind of want to get an idea of what kind of magazines they may like. I love the Food Network magazine. I love Food and Wine, Eating Well, Bon Appetit, Saveur magazine. Those are just some of my favorites. Going back to the appliances, an air fryer and an Instant Pot are two really hot items, hot kitchen items right now. They're all the rage. Everybody seems to have them and love them. I don't have either one, but I think they are really good additions to the kitchen, especially for somebody who wants to eat healthy or likes to have dinner on the table really quickly. The Instant Pot is known for that. So I think this is the time to get them, because there's always good deals on them during the holiday season, throughout this December, really. And you can always use coupons on them too, and get your money back from Rakuten. So I think those are really good gifts. I don't have either one, but shoot. I mean, if you're someone who loves to have dinner on the table quick, that's where an Instant Pot comes in. If you're someone who loves crunch and the feeling of eating fried foods, but you want to stay healthy, especially throughout the new year, the air fryer is your go-to. So those are really good items. And also, for the grill or for your oven, my husband got me a pizza stone and a pizza paddle that I'm so excited to use. And you can use it, like I said, on the grill or in the pizza oven, and you don't have to use them for just pizzas. They are great for baking breads with too. Another really good idea is some good quality knives. I would show you some of mine, but they are actually need to be washed right now. But some good quality knives, you can't go wrong. I mean, I have about 3 or 4 of them that I gravitate to daily, and I mean, I use them for everything, everything. You can never have too many knives, especially if you're well-rounded in the kitchen. Good quality knives are very necessary. Good quality chocolates and cheeses and olive oils are always a good go-to. They're great stocking stuffers, and you can even make your own infused olive oils. That's always a really good gift as well. So that is it for this foodie gift guide. I hope you enjoyed it and got a little bit of inspiration from it for yourself or for your foodie friends or for any function that you're going to that you need a gift for. I hope this helped, and don't forget to check out the description box for all the links to all of these good items. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.